I'm Fiera Luna, and I play games on the internet. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're playing some Animal Crossing, and then we're gonna play some Sunless Sea, and I'm definitely going. This captain that I am on, the second captain, is definitely going to survive. Definite totes. Totally gonna survive, guys. I'm out of fuel, and I'm in a place where I can't buy any, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, what are we doing, Isabel? Oh, Sahara's here. Amazing. Also, did you know that you can just make hamburger helper, but you don't need the hamburger helper to do that? You can just do that? What? My phone is ringing. Why for? Yeah, that's me. Aw. Oh, it's Mayday! What? Tour flights will be taking off through May 7th, so stop by the airport whenever you're ready. Have fun. It's not Mayday at all. I haven't once seen a packet of dry ramen. That is how I know that it is about to be May. Or more accurately, that it's gonna be May. For those of you wondering what the heck I'm talking about, I can explain. So you know how the letter A is the head of a bull? It is. This is a true fact. Because of the way language works. It was originally the head of a bull, and then it got sort of sideways, and then it got turned back up the way it was supposed to go. And then eventually it kept getting sideways, and eventually it ended up upside down, but it is the head of a bull. So what happened here was that, but with a different thing. So there was a band called NSYNC. This is for the digital archaeologists out there. So there was a band called NSYNC, a play on In Sync, as you may guess. And they were super popular once upon a time. Rivals to the Backstreet Boys. And their lead singer, Justin Timberlake, had at the time adopted the hair that was the style at the time, which was frosted tips, and in his case, because his hair was very curly, frosted curly tips, which looks something like uncooked ramen. They have a song called It's Gonna Be Me, but the way it's pronounced, because of the musical styling, is it's pronounced, It's Gonna Be Me. So it sounds like that. So eventually people started posting that with the phonetic like a little gif of that with the phonetic pronunciation. And then people just started posting pictures of him. And then people started just just close-ups of his hair. And eventually it became the ramen packet. Renata Pinup, yes or no? Yes, absolutely, 100%. Speaking of the long before times, yes, the 90s, the 1990s. Wait, what? There's more? Oh, I forgot to read this. It really wants me to know Mayday's happening. Trapped in the cockpit, crying out Mayday. How big is this? Oh, it's not very big at all. Does he crack nuts? Oh, he sure does. Where'd you get that from, buddy? Well, you are a Crimbus thing. I could make... Oh, I could make a whole little Crimbus thing. Oh, chat. Chat, you may not know this about me. But Crimbus is one of my favorites. Because everybody becomes less terrible. Except for some people who become much more terrible, but we don't worry about that. Crimbus is great. I love that little... I'm so proud of that little area down there. I'm so pleased with how it came out. It looks so cute. Love it. I can walk on water. As you do. Okay, okay. Back to doing what I was doing. Which is not this. One of these days I'll be consistent. Wait, who's thinking Bubbles that? Nope, not. Don't care. Hi, Lily! Oh, wait. I totally forgot to put on my heckin' raincoat. That is not my raincoat. Oh, and there's Sahara. Beautiful. I can't be stopped. It's true. You can't be. I won't let people stop Val. My Val. Okay. She deserves to be pretty. It's true. Renata is allowed to be pretty and in fact deserves it. I'm really hoping that that when I go sailing in Sunless Sea, that it's a good time. I'm also hoping that my Mayday silliness is a good time. We can get a suitcase about it. A game machine. Gameplay. Arcade! I can't afford that. I mean, I can. Don't worry. I absolutely can. Someone suspiciously granted me a great deal of money dollars in this game. Yes, I am very interested. Give. How much is the game station? Oh no, Zucker, I'm so sorry, buddy. My piggy bank's gonna starve if I keep this up. It is. I am. Oh goodness. Not for that much. Low screen. I have a medicine cabinet. Alright, boys, I abscond. I gotta go make some money happen to me. Somehow. Ooh, lumberjack. Did you know in Guild Wars 2, Evie is now more lumberjack than before? Oh, hey, that's Marshall. That's one of Mint's favorite villagers. Hey, you're someone I've talked to before. I'm not great with names, and by not great, I mean terrible. Anyway, good to see you. I was hyped to come back to this island because of cool folks like you. Even if I just stay in the hotel the whole time, vibing on room service, this is going to be a great trip. Marshall has talked to me before, on another island, in another place. Oh, right, I have to take that off. And then I have to take off the wetsuit. Then I can go get this. I need to write, but I'm so desperately busy right now that I cannot do anything. And I know what you're thinking, Fier. What could you possibly be busy doing? Swimming! Also tomorrow, for unrelated reasons, it's related. Tomorrow we'll be late, again. This is because I'm going to once again be in the water. I cannot be stopped or tamed. I'm going in the water. They will not let me go in the sea. Hey, ceaseless mods, turn your gaze upon this wretched bot. I cannot be stopped or tamed. Aquarium staff says I should be. But they say a lot of things that aren't true. Wait, I have zap boots. I could have a zap suit. I could be fun and fancy free. Ooh, crocheted socks. I can crochet socks. I don't, but I can. have shoes that would go with this? Because that would be cool. Not those shoes. Oh, those are too red. Huh. Those go, but I already have them, so I don't need to buy them again for the umpteenth time. Put my wetsuit bag on. Bag of my rain clothes. Now let's go do Mayday stuff, even though it is not yet Mayday. Oh no, I have that Sparkbird song stuck in my head, chat. This is unfortunate. Beautiful. I've done it. It's perfect. 10 out of 10. Gonna put away the cake soleil recipe. Or just sell it. I could just sell it. None of you need cake soleil. I don't know why I put them out like this. I don't need to. I could just grab all the recipes. Sell them all. Oh right, Sahara. Is not enough before he slips you off the needle, drops you into stitched space. That song is going to be in my head for like half the night. I don't think that's my fault. Ooh, money. I've decided that I will shake a few trees. What did I just pick up? Oh, tree branch. That's fine. Actually, you know what? I do kind of need tree branches. I also cannot shake this tree from the correct direction, so there better not be wasps in it. There weren't. That sounded like money. That was in fact money. I can't shake this one from the correct direction either, so there better not be wasps. There weren't. I don't know why I've decided that my trees need shaking now. And also that that one duck needs to get out of my way, apparently. That was definitely money. Oops. I'm shaking trees on my way to the beach. Oh, right! Phoebe is the only peacock villager with the habit of working out. Yo, Tad, you know stuff about working out. What can you tell me about core muscles? Ah! You've discovered the wonders of the washboard, the appeal of the ab. So, are you trying to firm up your lats or tone your obliques or what? I'm gonna level with you. Those words don't mean anything to me. I just want to be able to stand up straight after a day in the garden. Can you help me? Oh, yeah, obliques it is. You're gonna want to work on some planks. Those will get your core going. Planks? I'm planting flowers, not trees. How's wood gonna help? Oh, babies. For those of you wondering about planks, what a plank is you know what a push-up is, right? So you do the up part of the push-up and then you don't do anything. You just stay like that. You can also do side planks where you kind of like you kind of like lay on your side and then sort of push yourself up on your arm. If you're not good enough to support yourself on your arm, that's okay. You just push yourself up on your elbow. It'll still work. And you do that, and then... Is that a coelacanth or a sea bass? I cannot tell. It's very big. I'm willing to find out. It was neither! Congrats, it was an oarfish. It was very big. Oarfish are huge. That's not what I want. That's like a sea bass or something. Oarfish are enormous. Oh, you're a hermit crab. Sorry, little buddy. I didn't mean to scare you. I hope I catch more fish. I do. Oh, today all the gyroids will grow into pribby things. All the gyroid pieces will grow into gyroids. I don't know why the rain makes them grow. Maybe they are plants. I feel like that's perfectly good logic. Oh yeah, right. I couldn't round that off. It wouldn't work because it wasn't big enough. Balloon! How are you down so low, Balloon? Balloon! 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 There's not even a lot of island down there, Balloon. Balloon! Oh, you had to go around the cliff. Okay. I'll get you. Come on down, Balloon. Balloon, balloon, balloon. Balloon! What has our balloon granted us? Balloon. A worker's jacket. And our recipe from Bruce? A bonsai shelf! Oh, I already know how to make that. Wait, I have the stuff to make that! It's all in Tiny Town right now, but I do have it! Oh, a chat! You need to get a whale shark and display it outside your house once summer rolls around. Yes, absolutely, I will. I'll put it in my house. Aquarium! Chat. Chat, that's that middle room. That middle room! It could be an aquarium! It could be the aquarium! I could make my whole house into the aquarium! Aquarium staff will hate that! It could be so cool! They'll hate it so much, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it for them. Or at least I'll make the middle part look like the aquarium. I don't know if I have enough science stuff to make it look like the aquarium. And I'm not putting Edmund in it. Probably putting Edmund in it. Not a monster. And staff will be all like, ooh. Oh, she can't be asking to move because I've been asked to move before. Okay, what's going on? Yes. Let's go. Off we go! Lily's so cute. I'll put Edmund in it. I have to catch... Okay. I have to catch an octopus. I have to catch a Dumbo octopus. And I don't even know if those things are allowed. Yes, let's play a fun little game, you know. Okay. Brine Shrimp Aquarium! Oh, I love those. I love brine shrimp aquariums. Oh, it's equidistant. Oh no. Chat, high or low? Higher than 5 or lower than 5? Because it doesn't... Okay, high it is. Let's go. Oh, Lily! Lily! Oh, she put my iced tea out. And all the clothes I gave her. Lily, how do you live in here? It's really cute, though, actually. I think your house is adorable. I gave you that lemon iced tea. Do, 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 do. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. How... Lily, I have an important question. How do you reach... How do you reach this towel rack over here? How do you get that? Girl, how do you reach that? How do you get it? Because it's up there. And I feel like it doesn't have to be. It's okay. It was a 50-50 shot. Well, actually, you know what? Technically, it isn't exactly 50-50. But rather, the cards go 1 through 9. There is no 0. So they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that means if she draws a 5, there are 4 cards that are high and 4 cards that are low. So your chances of drawing a card that's high is 4 and 8. And your chances of drawing a card that's low is 4 and 8. So it does work out to 50-50 odds, technically, if you reduce your fractions appropriately. Oh, I have, like, 3 copies of Farewell, baby. I'm gonna give that to somebody. I have, like, 3 copies of it. But yeah, it's one of those things. Oh, yeah, right. I got money. Where's Sahara? I saw Oh, well, hello! Yeah, I am calling you Sahara, because that's the name you've carried. I would like a rug, please. I would like a small rug. Did I have a Sahara ticket hiding away? I might. Okay, I got a small rug. My wallet is now content. But that's only because I have to go over here and see if I have any tickets for you. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I just drop them in the other section and be like, good enough. Gyroids. Oh yeah, there's my other copy of Farewell. Oh, I have souvenir chocolates for Tad, I think. I have some recipes, chat. I knew I had Sahara tickets. Okay. I do require rugs for my naked floors. I would like a medium rug, please. So a small rug, a medium rug will bring me, because I had 2 tickets already, will bring me to 5 tickets. And then I need a large rug. And then I need either another medium rug or 2 smalls. I sure do. Floor today. I'm gonna get them both anyway, but. What present box? I would like a rug, please. great big chunky rug. So the thing with Sahara is, when you buy one of each of the rugs, you end up with one thing, and then an extra exchange ticket. But I would like to make additional purchases. Give me your medium rug. Yes, I would love to buy the same rug as before. It's the white rose rug. I can be silly in my mind. I know, Sahara. As someone who understands averages, I'm not a gambler, but I understand how averages work. For those of you that might be tempted to gamble, but don't really understand how averages work, here's the thing. You may trick yourself accidentally. If you know that there are 1 in 10 odds of something happening, you may trick yourself into thinking once every 10 times that thing will happen. That is not how it works. You could do it 600 times and never win. Heck, even every other time if you are extremely unlucky. Like if you are extremely, well, and, you know, on average, and on average, oh, good gravy. I forgot how the words work. Simple blue mat. Palace tile. Sloppy rug. Rock climbing wall. Oh, the big rug was the sloppy rug. Put the umpteenth copy of Farewell away. We're gonna do Mayday stuff today because Tom Nook told me it existed, and because if I don't do it, I'll forget, and it involves Rover, and everyone loves Rover. Oh, it's you! Good timing! I got a Mayday ticket from Tom Nook with Evie written on it, which makes it yours. It's only good for a limited time, so if you want to use it, just say the magic words, I want to fly, got it? I want to fly! I want to go on a Mayday tour. This Mayday tour is a special trip to a faraway island. It's all organized by Tom Nook. As for what awaits you there, you'll have to find out when you land. Orville, you sneaky, sneaky man! For this tour, you'll have to go empty-handed. We'll hold on to all your belongings here at the counter. Don't worry, we'll be sure to return them when you get back. By the by, it looks like you're under the effect of a transformation wand at the moment. Since we need you to go empty-handed, we're going to need you to undo that transformation. Hope that's not too much of an inconvenience for you. Yes. He has to turn off my raincoat to send me out there, so I'll be in my wetsuit. I will have a good flight. You got it, buddy. Now this tour is different than most. Whole island's a giant maze. Nothing in aerial view wouldn't help, but that's not why we're here. This is a navigation tour, you copy? The point is to find your way through. We've stowed your gear back at the airport counter, so you'll start this mission with empty wings, or hands. We big shot bird types rely on our inner radar to get us around. It's a pretty nifty trick. But you ground-bound goslings will have to zero in on whatever you can find in the maze to reach your target. If you get stuck or grounded or lost in a fog bank or whatever, just hail the rescue service on your phone. Our whiskered allies will reset things so you can refuel, regroup, and restart the maze. And if you ever feel like you need a little extra intel, I might have a hint or two for you. So, time to get going. Right about November Oscar Whisker. Good luck, and wheels up. I like this. I've done this one before, chat. Oh, I want those. But it's not what we're here for. I'm pretty sure the next thing I have to do is remove this tree. Oh, nope. What we're aiming for is over there. Oh, right, we're trying to make a flimsy axe. Oh, we got a regular axe now. A worn axe. Oh no! That also works. DIY recipe. Okay, we need it in there. Oh, right. I need to, come around here, and then here. And then, instead of going all that way over there, I have to come down here to go this way. Huh. Mm-hmm. Oh! Okay. I can get to those cherries. Wait, no I can't. I have to come down from the top to get to those cherries. There is no down from the top. Aww. I have cherries in my inventory, chat. I'm so glad I checked before hailing the rescue service. Oh. Ha! I know how to do that. Okay. I can make a flimsy axe. which is good. Okay, I have the way cleared to the crafting station. I know I need to make an axe proper. So let's start by making our flimsy axe. And then figuring out how it is I get to the iron that's up there. I have a single cherry left. I could have 2 cherries left. Okay, I've traded 1 cherry for 2 cherries. Oh no, wait, I was right. No, I wasn't. It's like this. No, up here. There we go. Chat, I promise. Promise I totes know what I am doing. Now, I still have some cherries left. I have 1 cherry, but I'm gonna go make an axe. Because I think once I have an axe... Heck. I think once I have an axe, I'll still need the cherries to break those rocks out there. Because I want those tickets. Oh, I've only got 1 cherry. Uh-oh. This won't take me where I'm going. Oh wait, maybe it will. No, it won't. What am I doing? Now I can chop down this tree. Maybe I was supposed to have that axe earlier. Maybe Rover will give me something nice. Well, I escaped properly. Hi, Rover. You made it to the goal! Hey, have we met before? You seem kind of familiar, but... Oh, sorry. I've been traveling to a lot of different islands lately, and I'm pretty bad with names and faces. This is my first time on this island. It's a pretty weird island, isn't it? What brings you here, anyway? Tom Nook sent me. Wait, you know Tom Nook? He's the reason I'm here, too. I mean, I'm here because he invited me. He told me he put together a very interesting attraction on this island, and I should check it out. But I didn't expect to find a maze. What a surprise. So if you know Tom Nook, does that mean you live on the same island as he does? It sure does. Neat. Our other option was, it's amazing. I hear Nook's been putting a ton of work into that place. What was it called again? Oh yeah, Briarwood, right? Ding ding ding. I knew it. Hey, you're pretty interesting, you know? If all you island folks are this much fun, I bet Briarwood's great. You got a name, by the way? Uh-huh. Evie, huh? That's a great name. By the by, the thing that we're going through right now, where we're telling him about ourselves, that's what you did in the very first Animal Crossing. That's Rover's job, is being the guy that you tell about you. You name your town, you name yourself. I'm glad we met. It's almost like fate. In fact, there's something I want to give you, Evie. It's one of my favorite briefcases. We've been through a lot together, and I know I want you to have it. I'm gonna mail it to your house, though. I wouldn't want it just getting lost in the last leg of this journey. It's so great to meet you. I mean, what are the odds? I really didn't expect to have this much fun here. One thing's for sure, I'm hoping fate will bring us together again sometime. See you later! Oh, I have to come at that from the other side. Now that we are sufficiently outside of the maze, I should be... Yeah. I don't have enough cherries for this. Wait! Oh, shoot. I wish I could undo that. Oh, wait, no, that's not a cooking station. What am I thinking? I think I could have had enough cherries for this. Ah, but alas. Not quite. Well, that's fine. Evie? Girl? Hello? She's, not doing the little hop. I am trapped. Yeah, I think I was supposed to have chopped down something else or used... I think I was meant to do that in a slightly different order in order to get everything, because there are enough cherries that I probably could have got everything. I just used one where I could have used not that. Yeah, I did. One dilly of a Mator, huh? Oh! Gabriel Ultra Kill, my beloved. I'm sorry, Val, I know. Oh, I could try again. No, I'm good. Okay. Let's go. Yep, it's fine. No coming back. I'll leave those bell vouchers. Next year we will do better. Val, you can't just say that. I mean, you can. I'll allow that. But you shouldn't. We are not... I know, I've seen Mr. Gabriel Ultra Kill. You guys may not know this. But I know Mr. Gabriel Ultra Kill of Ultra Kill. For reasons. That was why I recognized a certain giant fishman's voice. And was like, I know that giant fishman. Because he is a giant fishman, and I was like, oh. Hello. Where have I heard that voice before? And as it turns out, I've heard that voice before, yelling at me for reasons. Server maintenance? Well, we'll be out of here by then, so that's okay. Squid? No, I'm looking for an octopus. And also a jumbo octopus. I know what I look like. Are we both undersea creatures? Oh, we are. Active hours, yes. Okay. What about me? Active hours, yes! Amazing! I need to go for a swim. Quick swim, in and out. 2-second swim. Creatures! I am gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. Come here, creatures. Well, that's a quick creature. Creature, come here. That's not what I need. Hi, Demon J! Val has been learning to play Ultra Kill, and is... I haven't seen Val playing it yet, but this is the reaction that I normally see from Ultra Kill players. Source me. I've seen some things from me. A scallop! Hey, Pascal! It oughter be savored. Hey, man. About that scallop of yours. Can I have it? Sure, here you go. Whoa, thanks for your generosity, man. Since you were cool, I left you something you'll dig. And I put a pearl in there, too. While I'm at it, let me lay some truth on you. The deep kind. Feel this. Why are they called whiskers, man? Whenever I use them to whisk stuff, it always ends badly. Stick that in your skillet and let it simmer. Yep, today is a good day. Bye, Pascal! Ultra Kill? Is that the game with Gabriel? Gabriel, and the last but not least, Gabriel? Yeah, that's the one! I'm sorry, Val. I hope you're having fun at least. No, everyone is bad at Ultra Kill. There are no good Ultra Kill players. If anyone says they're a good Ultra Kill player, they're a liar. A charlatan. They don't know what they're talking about. Oh, that one's way too fast. No, 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 no. Come back! Yeah! I caught it. It's a snow crab. It's giving me the cold shoulder. Have I caught a snow crab before? I must have done. Dungeness. Snow crab. Wait, did I donate it? Yes. Wait, it does just show the... Yeah. It's important. You have to. It's the law. She gets offended and says she's the bestest. As usual, I do not believe her. She's a cat. That's true. Yes, we all know the 1-3 bus. Hey, that's better than me. Listen, I don't know how long it took me, but it was definitely more than that. It was a few hours later. I tried really hard. That's probably a sea anemone. Oh, it's seaweed. I couldn't help myself. Yeah, that tracks. Taking like 30 tries on the 1-3. Yep. If you had somebody helping you and took 20 tries, that's actually still pretty impressive. I've never played Ultra Kill, so I don't have PC, but I've seen a ton of it. Yeah, because it's great. No! Come back, whatever you are! Too slow. I'll get you yet. Whatever you are. I tricked you! Yes! I got a lobster! Objective complete! It is a lobster! Oh, we need to... Blathers! Blathers! Blathers, sir! Mr. Blathers! This is my private beach. Woo! Mr. Blathers! Blathers. That's mine now. Blathers. I need to get to the museum. Blathers. My man, I got a thing for you. Hi, you are awake because it is nighttime. I have a thing for you. I got a thing. It's a lobster. Lobby the lobster! A lobster! Now might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your lobster? Yes, please tell me! Wonderful. I would love nothing more. The lobster is rather famous for its 2 large claws, but did you know that, in fact, it has 6 claws total? Of course, the 4 tiny claws aren't as threatening as its large crusher claw is. That pincer can put 100 pounds of pressure on in a pinch. Just a little something to bear in mind when a lobster tries to shake your hand. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? He is correct that it can do that. Lobster claws can crack lobster shells, which is great because lobsters know the most delicious thing in the ocean is lobsters. Oh, right, we got a recipe. What is it for? Mermaid vanity. I do not know this recipe. Amazing. Okay, now I hear to hydrate. Alright, we hydrate as chat demands. Nah, they did. Did you guys not hear them? I heard them. Oh, okay. And a big stretch. was about to... You know what? I'm still gonna... I can just play this. Okay. So... We're gonna swap over to Sunless Seas. Because I love, Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. Where's Sunless Seas go? I know I have it here. There it is. Ah! Steam, get out of here. Steam, get out of here. I don't need you here. Okay. I gotta put up my... I, side note, love the music in Sunless Seas. It makes me happy. Can't explain why, but it does make me happy. I forgot to save, chat. I don't know where we are, but I definitely forgot to save, and maybe our boy. Ah, yup. Nope, never mind. We don't have fuel. We're up in Wither. We have literally no fuel. We have 2 supplies. We are not making it out. Make her sacrifice to salt. I don't think I even have a flare. So anyway, if you remember correctly, we were having a hard time. What do I need? I have a secret. I am not defiant. I have Salt's attention. I don't want to make a sacrifice to Salt. But I'm also going to be hungry. We only barely made it into port. And we literally have nothing. Well, chat! Have you ever tried the fun thing that is sacrifice? I have a secret. We'll see what happens. It lands on the rail and cocks its head. Salt, the god of horizons and farewells. Who knows what he'll do? Whisper a secret into the dark and see. It lands on the rail and cocks its head. It blinks at you, 2 tiny eyes like chips of crystal. It rises and is lost in the deep night of the earth. Your gaze follows it. When your gaze returns to the ship, you realize that the ship is elsewhere. Gasps from your crew tell you that you're not imagining it. Perhaps it's not where you wanted to be, but that's Salt for you. I don't know where I am now. We've entered the sea of statues. Giants gape at us. King Eater's castle rises ahead, where fools give up on their future. I don't like this. This is not where I would typically like to be. That is Salt for you. Okay. Lose your mind. Do not do this. You need terror no more than 20. You have 25. Oh, okay. Eat your crew. Not all of them will go easily. Do not do this. This will destroy all your crew and any human or near-human officers. This struggle will wound or even kill you. Do not do this. I love the do not do this. Why am I out here? Chat, for context about where I am. For context about where I am, that is London. That was where we were, in Wither. And this is where we are. I thought you weren't going tomorrow anyway. I thought it was field trip day. Oh no, tomorrow's Thursday. Right, right. Anyway, so this is where I am. So I'm definitely not making it back. And I don't have another sacrifice to make. Let's see what we got. We are at the King Eater's castle, chat. Writing, art, math, and science. And we're finished with everything until finals, so... So they might be half decent. And isn't at least one of those teachers pretty chill with you? Yeah, see how you're feeling in the morning and figure it out then. But do not stay up too late tonight. You still need your rest. Yeah, you'll be fine. Perhaps old Veracity lives here. Oh, sorry. I should say that properly, because it sounds like I said veracity, and that... It's true that voracity and veracity sound the same out of my maritime accent, but I promise you this is the hungry one, not the true one. An old Veracity lives here, in the far reaches of the Zee. The priests are long gone, but sacrifices are still made. Perhaps you have come here to make a sacrifice. Perhaps the sacrifice is you. Oh, I don't like that. I don't have any fuel, also. The sixth witness. Okay. A woman in rags stands on the battlements, staring to the east. I'm sorry. I didn't expect anyone else to be here. Sit with me. No, do not look east. I only dare because I know I will see nothing, like the 5 before me. It is my first time at Z. We do not get out much. But you must have traveled far to end up here. Tell me your stories. You barely begin before she interrupts. How about the Gant pole? They say they see the future. If you go, could you ask what the 7th will witness? I happily give my life to prepare the ground, but to know would be the greatest of honors. Oh, we gotta go visit the Gant pole. How will we visit the Gant pole? Mystery! Complete a port report! Everything is horrible. It's not really an appropriate title for a formal report, is it? Let's find something a little more clinical. Ooh. Silence, desolation, the sense of an impending and terrible mistake. Well, There's not much we can do here. 'Cause I don't think I even have... Well, desperate measures it is. We're gonna go get destroyed. Probably by eating each other. What's my ZBAT see? Because there's nothing at King Eater's Castle. Some distance to the west. So anyway, we're gonna lose our minds, probably. Oh, no! So anyway, we're gonna die. It's gonna be really funny. Be really funny when we do. Ah, nerds. Ram them! We're not gonna make it out of here! Could you imagine, though, if we did? Oh my good golly! Chat! We're gonna die, I says to myself. We've been teleported to the very furthest possible reach of the sea. It's fine. We have one fuel. Maybe we'll find something. Glorious dreadnought. Nope. Off we go. A second captain has been lost to the undersea. I am preserving something for the next captain. And you know what I'm preserving for the next captain? One of my crew members. Money, money, officer. I'm preserving the mechanic. Do you know how useful fuel efficiency is? Okay, we've had Luciano out on the sea. We've had Kenneth out on the sea. Unfortunately, I gotta eat. Have fun surviving in London. Something very few people can do. Good night. Yeah, it's true. And get well soon, Val. Yeah. Okay. Well, my school has 170 days in total in our school year, and we have a blanket 10% rule when it comes to days absent, and I've missed 9. Okay. You know what you should do? It'd be really funny. Go to school and then just play that wound right up. So. Uh-huh. Are you stuck going anyway? Turns out my doctor's note covers the rest of the week. Sweet! Let's go! Never mind! Let's go! You get some rest, you heal up! We're making another captain. They're going to die. I'll tell you that right now. Let's see. I'm gonna be a street urchin. Can we name them Peter Lucas for the bit? Well, I was already gonna be a street urchin, which gives me a bonus to veils, which means I have a bonus to disappearing. Yeah, alright, we're gonna die at sea. We get a Longshanks gunner! A Longshanks is a recent graduate from the urchin gangs. But where did she learn to fire a cannon? Your urchin gang cast you out when you grew too tall. You took to sea rather than graduate to larger crimes. That last big score was enough to buy a ship. Your friend, another Longshanks, knows a little of gunnery. Only a little, but she can help. Okay. We know who we are. We've gained 25 veils. Someone is looking for passage. Oh, what am I going to look for? Who am I and what am I going to look for? I know. Naming them Peter Lucas would be really funny. But I want to carry on the hilariousness of naming everyone after my OCs, and I have a list. I'm not killing Mark at sea just yet, though. So yeah, alright, we'll name him Peter Lucas. What are we searching for? We will be searching for a private kingdom for now. For now, let's search for our father's bones. Captain, once again, is good enough for the sea. Now, I will tell you, there is a perfect one for Mr. Peter Lucas, and it looks like that. We will put a Magnusman in here. Meet with Sylvie, the urchin who speaks to the wind. The urchins of London lair in the flit, a creaking roof maze high above the streets. A bad altitude, as everyone knows. Slivy hears things. Slivy knows things. A week ago, he mentioned that your father was as strong a swimmer as you. Ooh. Slivy's face is disfigured by a wine-stained birthmark, and he struggles with a stutter. Marks of the lightning's kiss. One night when he got too bold in a storm, they say. Yes, I've been waiting for you. I just wants me a little mutter salt, something to calm me tongue. Bring it, and I'll tell you who has your father. Go north along the coast to Wither and bring back mutter salt for Slivy. You can buy mutter salt and Wither if you have Z stories. Okay. Who wants on my boat? Agree to carry the Gnomic Gallivant to the... oh boy. Cumian Canal or the Iron and Misery Funging Station. Or both! History's a horse. Who will prick it with their spurs, he cries to no one in particular. A drop of blood may be as precious as a ruby. Okay. He puffs out his chest. Ruby studs gleam in the lamplight. I knew London had enterprising souls still left in it. I'm seeking truths, Captain, which I am told I may find in the Iron and Misery Fungin Station, or the Cumian Canal. Ideally, I'd learn both, but I could settle for one. For at Port Cecil there will be a contest, and we will change the world with a game of chess. A king will fall. Okay, I don't know where those places are. But sure. What's in here? I don't want to go in there. That's the Labyrinth of Tigers. The biggest thing I'll miss is the interstellar project we're doing. Oh, but space. But, like, I can knock that out in an hour or less. We're just researching a scientific topic featured in the movie and making a quick one-pager on it. Oh, but I already watched the movie. Don't worry. Val. Have you ever had a parent excited about your schoolwork? Who really wants to help you with your schoolwork? Because I really want to help you with that particular project. Space is so cool! Space! Okay. Yes, let's go. I love space. Space is my favorite. I want to hear all about space. Just tell me all about the thing you're excited to study about space. Also, fun fact, if for some reason you were like, I don't love space. Space is the worst. Do you know what else you could study that isn't space but is also science? You know what else you could study? You could... Oh, it makes you pick. Oh, bleh. I was going to be all set to be like, you could do the social sciences where you're like, okay, so people don't believe the moon landing was real in Interstellar. Why? A number of reasons. And it'd be really fun and interesting to get into that. But never mind that. There's space topics. Show me the list of space topics later. I'm very excited because space is cool. I'm sure if I explained that to my teacher, she would have let me do it. Yeah, it's a cool thing. It's really... So for those of you that don't know, in Interstellar, one of the driving sort of forces of it is that space travel has been more or less abandoned. Because the idea is because Earth is basically turning into a giant dust bowl, people don't know really what to do to save it. They have started sort of turning the gaze inward and downward back to Earth, because the idea is that all of that wasted time on terraforming on space exploration and other things is just like all those like sort of pie in the sky ideas and ideals is just useless or a waste of time. And it makes sense in the narrative, and it's really interesting to look at the way that they did that. It's really interesting to look at the way that they did that, where there are definitely some people old enough to be like, yeah, the moon landing was real, but, like, it's better that people don't know that, because then they might want to try to go into space. And we know better than to waste money and resources on that when what we need to do is fix Earth. And Interstellar draws this really interesting sort of, I'm trying to think of a good way to put it. It's a really good way of demonstrating the social ideas of either isolationism or not. When a country tries to isolate itself, it doesn't usually work in the modern day. In the olden days, it was a little easier, but in the modern day, where nobody produces everything that they need, or at least most countries aren't able to produce literally every single thing that they need because of the way that we're intertwined these days. You run into a situation where it is impossible to completely isolate. What Interstellar does is imagines a world where Earth isolates itself from the outside. And the moral of the story, such as there is, or rather, one of the ways that the story can be read is, that's bad, you shouldn't do it. You have to look outwards, even if it means that there's some sacrifice involved. Because that's the only way that things will ever get better for everyone. Some of the kids in my class are complaining about the ending being too corny or whatever. Sure. But we need corny. Even if it was. Even if it was. And I am not the judge of what is and is not too corny. Even if it was too silly or too corny or like too sincere in its happiness, sort of. Even if it was that thing. Come on now. Alright, so first things first, we're going to go compiling some port reports. I'm not doing the thing I did again, where I die horrifically, repeatedly, because I don't have enough stuff. I keep doing that. I keep pressing my button like I need to. Hunter's Keep shouldn't be too far from here. My ship is so slow. Yeah, you can absolutely spoil the ending. As I've no doubt given away, I know what it is, so... I don't want to incidentally bump the lightship. Hunter's Keep should be around here somewhere. And I know the Tomb Colonies is just north. Oh, you can blow the horn. Neat. Oh, hey, Mutton Island! Where's your dock, Mutton Island? I want a port report here, too. Yeah? Backing it up. Ah, dang it. Nice. Dissect it for knowledge. Butcher it for supplies. Oh, I love supplies. But let's dissect it. Oh, I succeeded. Amazing. A crab full of conundrums. You set to work with your knives and acids. It is an undistinguished adolescent specimen, a megalops, of one of the very deep-sea deep sea crab species, but its eyes, normally vestigial in these troglodytic beasts, are large and rather beautiful. The golden glow is almost gone now, although sparks leap now and then to your knife. Nice. We killed whatever that was. We're fine. Dee-doo, dee-doo, dee-doo. I would like... What's this? Oh, time passing on Mutton Island. Of course, of course. Pick up a wretched mog! I don't need a wretched mug. Quaker saving. There's only one house on the island. The Cock and Magpie is only one public house on the island. The Cock and Magpie is famed for its local cider and, of course, the Z food. What's this? Unlocked with Terror 1. You have 2. Oh. I don't want to pass on Mutton Island. Explore the shore. You know what? Sure. I have 1 wretched mog. A yellow-eyed, mangy, piebald thing winds around your ankles like a manacle chain. You've never seen a cat's mouth open that wide. Presumably it's hungry. It jumps down from your arms and disappears into the darkness of the ship. An hour later, 5 brutally executed rats are found on the foredeck. Appoint your new mascot by dragging him from the officer's tab to a slot at the top of the screen. If you do this at sea rather than in port, it may affect your crew morale. I've lost 3 supplies. I forgot that that cat would eat them. He is, in fact, hungry. Don't want to buy food or supplies. I'm going to explore the shore. Wander a little way along the shore. Ooh. Take a stroll along the beach. Perhaps the Z has brought you something. Driftwood? Something glinting. A nasty glob of goo. The remnants of a shipwreck! Shipwreck. 5 supplies! Let's go! What's washed up here? Murgatroyd's fungal crackers. An awful lot of them. One must hope that you enjoy fungal crackers, or have an extremely hungry parrot. I'll take that. Let's go. I don't want to do too much here. Ooh. Oh, I have to... Oh, I need submarine travel. And I don't have that. Let's chat with the fisherman real quick. That's where the port report's been! They sail the Z around the island. They mend their nets by the harbor. They see all that happens here, but you'll need coin to open their mouths. Pirates plying the waves, smugglers at their work, Khanate ships putting in to resupply. Nothing dramatic, but enough to interest the Admiralty. Nice. I'm leaving. I do not need to stay here. I am not going to the Cock and Magpie. We're done with this place. So, the fact that it turned out that Cooper was Murph's ghost, and that the messages that past Cooper just dismissed as coincidences were, like, actually true and what it was meant to be, it's just beautiful for me. Yeah, that's true. Love is a powerful force, as we all know. That's also true. Oh, wait, what? My guys, my little mans. I need to actually sail. Forgot when I'm not in London, there's... Let's see what's going on down here. We draw near to the Cumberland Canal, the way to the surface. My bat. My bat'll tell me where it is. Oh, no, 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 no. Not messing around in the snares. Chat, if you guys don't know what the snares is, it is a place that's, it's bad. It's bad news. An electric shiver to the air. Storm is watching, the sailors would say. Where am I now? Oh, I'm at the canal. I know this place. Oh, wait. Yeah, the Albertine Gates is the canal. Right? No. Wait, yeah. Wait, what? Because it goes up into Italy for inexplicable reasons. Yeah, okay, we did it. I'm not, I didn't lose it. Beautiful. We can go up to the surface eventually, but not right now. We do not have 22 fuel to go visit the surface. When you go up to the surface, oh. Okay, we'll start with gathering information about a port report. Many ships pass this way, but perhaps you'd pick up something they missed. The gates open and shut, the locks remain free from sabotage. If anywhere besides London is safe in all the undersea, it's here. The surface nations have an interest in keeping that way open. I'm certain I could write a good analysis of the film, but also, like, it's Twitch chat. I'm not doing that in Twitch. That's fair. Anyways, my mind the entire time was, like, Everchase and Valside plot. Because, like, it... Of course. Yeah, exactly. Well, because, like... Oh, this is not Animal Crossing. Chat, did you know this isn't Animal Crossing? And OBS did not update? Because as it turns out, this is not Animal Crossing. Okay, there. Let's hear some surface gossip. The ships of the surface linger here. This is their lifeline to a warmer place. A card game ends badly when one surface sailor knifes another for all the usual reasons. The other players scrabble for the coins that spill from her pockets, but you snatch up a scrap of paper they overlook. Curious markings, dates, times, code names, spies work. You now have 1 moves in the great game. Beautiful. Assist the Gnomic Gallivant in an enterprise of dubious legality. A riddle. There are 10 individuals in a room, one of whom is an ancient tyrant. How can you distinguish him? Answer. Burglarize a private library for a picture of him beforehand. Okay! That was sensible. As dinner bells sound throughout the port, you carry a ladder to one of the long-moored, half-legal ship hostels. You prop the ladder to the porthole of what the Gallivant assures you is the cabin of a French diplomat. He ascends swiftly, leaving you to carry the ladder away. Half an hour later, the Gallivant is back on your deck. He polishes his ruby cuffs. I have seen the face of eternity printed in ink. It was a terrible face. You were to visit the Cumberland Canal and the Iron Misery and Co. Station. There is still 1 port left to visit. The Gnomic Gallivant now knows his target's face. Okay, I don't know where that station is. What do we got out here? Fuel and supplies. I would like more fuel, please. Thank you. Thank you. We can get more supplies later. But, it turns out I am always desperate for fuel. I don't know where the Iron and Misery Co. is. I want that jellyfish. Jellyfish. Jellyflare! Wah! Oh no, it still has life in it! Oh! Jellyflare's End. The jellyflare. Is it a young jellyfish? A lesser subspecies? Do the dreams of jellyfish become real? In any case, now it's a sad slick of goo dissolving into the sea. Scoop it up. Perhaps you can eat it. I would prefer not to. Let it disperse. Watch its oil rainbow colors fade. Watch its oil rainbow colors fade. A face? From above, the jellyflare's cap does look like a woman's face. She dissolves like smeared paint. I have a Z story now. I think I should like to go back to London. Unless there's something out here. I know where the canal is. Oh, what am I doing? We're all clear. I know if I go further south, I'll find the Iron Republic. And I don't remember if the Iron and Misery Funging Station is down there. I can't believe I did not stop at, Hunter's Keep. Bat, I know the canal is here, so don't come back and tell me about that. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah. Get him. Get him, boys. Ah, dang it. I want the supplies. You've lost 8 hunger. Pale and salty meat. The crew will feast! That glowing flesh is unstable. It crisps and withers as the glow fades, so eat it while it's fresh. Okay. My poor boat. Oh, okay. I know where I am now. We're back in London. Well, we're not in London, but like... My bat! We're getting closer anyways. Hunter's Keep should be like over here. I want to grab the port report over here. And then I want to go back to London. Oh, I turned the wrong way. The port's on the other side. I don't need glowing lights. I don't need that light. Oh, wait, I lied. I can make it back to London like this. Because it's not even far to port from here. Spy on the house. I could do it. This place may not be as simple as it seems. How fares the Z? It's great! I have played this game before, but I have not played the Submariner DLC, which I now have. So we're on our third captain, so we're very early in the game. Very early on, we got my favorite friend, the tireless mechanic, who makes my fuel efficiency ever so slightly better. I love that for me. I'm very poor at sea combat. Yeah, I know! Fallen London's great! Oh, I do play the browser game. I left it alone for quite a while. I left it alone for quite a while, but I was there very, very near the beginning, if not at the beginning. I saw the first election, among other things. I've seen some things. I know, right? For anyone wondering, I put my lot in with Sin and Jenny. I don't remember who her opponent was, but I liked her for mayor. I thought she'd be good at it. I only really got into it in like 24 or so. Oh, neat. I am not that many, probably. Time is hard. I'm 4 centimeters tall. I don't know how to count. I'm 4 centimeters tall. I got 8 tentacles, and I don't know how to count time. It's true. I did drag you into it. Are you sure, Fier? Maybe. Listen. We know when I read you guys the aquarium. I read you guys my backstory. The ancient days. Oh yeah, those old elections must have been quite the event. They were. And people get even more upset. When it's a fake election. Oh boy. Oh boy, do they get mad. And there's nothing stopping them from saying some mean things. There's a reason elections aren't in the game anymore. I don't know if it's the same reason that I can't play chess or knife and candle against other players, but here we are. I liked playing knife and candle. I still have some things that give me advantages in a game of knife and candle, which you can no longer play. Elections though. Oh boy. They were not fun. But I've seen how much you were present for early seeking Mr. Eaton's name then. Yes, I was there for that. I am familiar with how bad some people wanted to go north. I'm also familiar with the first person who ever completely destroyed their account doing that. For those of you that might not know, because you're not as excited about Fallen London as I'm, seeking the name is a quest which very, very really will completely disable your entire account, and make it utterly unplayable. It takes a great deal of things to complete, and it only hurts you the whole way through. All it does is hurt you. You lose stats, you gain menaces, you gain a stain on your soul so that even the devils don't want it. I am currently soulless in that game, and I'm trying to get it back. But that's the allure of it. Exactly. It's a story of obsession. It's a story of being so far in that you need to know. It's wild. I don't recommend doing that, but I did have it started for a little bit. Entirely unique story in the sphere of games. It's like this horrible thing that sits underneath the rest of the game. Yes, it does. I'm having a lot of dreams currently in the game because I have like a bunch of them at 7 or so. And so I'm having a lot of dreams in the game, and all of my dreams so far have been telling me to go north. And I'm busy being like, why would I do that? That would be crazy. For a little while, right around Advent, I had a bunch of unaccountably peckish built up. And that was a little awkward. I ate some weird stuff. Yeah, I woke up, my human Sona, my Fallen London human Sona woke up with, claw marks in the bed, in the head of the bed that just said north. It was wild. Val, I think you would really like that storyline. Legitimately, I think you would have fun building up your account enough to play through it properly. Even though I know that's extremely damaging to do, I think you would actually have fun with it. As weird as that sounds, as long as you go in knowing that you're going to lose all the things, it'll be a really interesting badge to be like, yeah, I had a Fallen London account. I saw the name. I found it. Is it because I have a habit of liking seeing characters people delve into obsessions and being absolutely ruined by it? Yes. The Smen the Smen storyline does exactly that thing you said. Yeah, I've never seen a better storyline reflect that exact thing. I know, right? I did start it a little bit. I got as far as, like, the second or third thing that can happen to you, which was I lost a few stats because I was dealing with the correspondence. Didn't go great. And then I was like, no, I think I will not do this. Val, I will absolutely help you get the things that you need. I can't just send them to you like I can in Guild Wars 2, but I will help you get the things that you need. Oh, also, speaking of Guild Wars 2, did you know that the new legendary thing gives you an angelic halo? Like a glowing halo? And I just think that's neat. That's a legendary trinket, so you can have a halo. This game has an interesting path that's a bit similar. Not going to say more for spoilers. Fair. I know most of the paths in this game. Fair, we need to put that on Callahan. I know, right? I have to work on it. I know most of the paths, the ending paths in this, because I've played it before. They do, yes! Might as well go all in! Yep. For context, Callahan is an OC of mine. He's a doctor. A surgeon, specifically. In the thing that Val is referencing, where people have cool superpowers, he is a miracle healer. He effectively does the paladin lay on hands thing. Where just, hands light up and you're better. And because, for many reasons, he also revived his boyfriend from the dead. He did do that. Yes. He did do that thing. Mark was in pieces. Literal pieces. Callahan did do that thing. on live TV. It was great. Yeah, and I did name a man who is ostensibly the protagonist of, well, he's living in a romance. Everyone in this, all of my OCs are living in different genres. Callahan is having a great time living in a weird science fiction story. Mark is living in what I would argue is a romance novel. Hey, he's like 5'11", and he's really mad that he's not quite 6 feet. But he's also mad he's not tiny and super svelte. He's just a quarter of an inch. No, Cal's about the same height, actually. But all the settings connect to each other. Well, it's less about the setting, because they're all in the same setting, technically. Size 5'9". They're all in the same setting, technically. It's just that their narrative structure is, when I write them, their narrative structure is very different. So Callahan's effectively following the structure of science fiction. Especially the retro-futurist style. Because he got frozen in the 1950s, well, in 1950 specifically, and he woke up in the future. How far in the future? Wiggly comic book time. Approximately 50 years? Sure, whatever. But who cares? It doesn't matter. He woke up in the far future. Time has passed. He wasn't there for a bunch of stuff. It doesn't matter how far in the future he is, because the world is very different. Meanwhile, Mark has a tragic backstory and a lot of love in his heart, and is inexplicably still a reasonably decent person despite everything. Kind of snippy, and absolutely desperate for someone to care about him, but for realsies. So he's got himself romance novel protagonist vibes. Let's see. They're all great, except for Sai. Listen, there's nothing wrong with, well, okay, there are a lot of things wrong with my boy. Sai is a very normal young man, except for the technetic and the manic disorder. He's fine. It's not his fault that he is a mad scientist and he stays awake for 3 to 4 days sometimes, building random stuff, falls asleep, wakes up the next morning and goes, I have no idea what this does. He's great. Shush. He is just doing the shonen anime thing. Couldn't be helped. That's just how he is. Andre is living in a horror story. His family hunts monsters, so, you know, that's just how it is. That's what happens. Pretty sure he was based on a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. Sai was not. His father, on the other hand, yes, absolutely. I did not go anime enough with him. I should have given him a space elevator. And I didn't. Yes. Andre is best boy. You're not stupid. You just... Listen, Val, do you know how old Yu-Gi-Oh is? Yu-Gi-Oh is old enough to vote. Like, I'm pretty sure. The guy who wrote Yu-Gi-Oh originally has passed on. That's how old Yu-Gi-Oh is. Not that Takashi was that old, but like it's been a little bit. Oh yeah, that was, gosh, must have been at least a year ago now. Yeah. I was sad about it at the time, and I'm still kind of sad about it now. Y'all are old. Well, that's what happens. Listen, I got fished up around the time this stuff would have been happening if it had happened. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was reading you guys the thing. Dexter Ward referencing Lovecraft? It sure is. If you have ever read, I needed an evil corporation And I needed them to be absolutely obsessed with doing stuff under the ocean for reasons. Um, and so, yes, it is absolutely referencing the Curious Case of Charles Dexter Ward. Ooh! Yes! Yes, I do love Eldritch stuff. I love Lovecraft. The story I was referencing earlier called The Aquarium is by Carl Jacobi. August Derleth can think what he wants. I included in the mythos, and that's all that counts for me. I don't care. I have opinions about what should and should not be included in the mythos. Yeah, I've heard bad stuff about Derleth. The thing about August Derleth is that he's not a writer. He's an editor. And he is a businessman. And it is true that you need to be those things sometimes when you have writing, especially in the ancient days of the 30s and 40s. It is true that you need those things. That one story I can speak for. I have not read the rest of his works. But that one story was excellent, and I cannot track down anymore. That doesn't mean they're not there, it just means that I haven't found them yet. But the aquarium was great fun. I'm trying to think of how to explain it, but I like it. Let's see. Hi, Alice. Welcome in. The next album. There's apparently an incantation in the case of Charles Dexter Ward that was used in the Bifrost incident. That makes sense. That is cool. All right. All of my interests eventually loop back around. It's true. I'm out here loving the Magnus archives also, as one days. As you might expect. Sitting here playing Fallen London, talking about Lovecraft. Connection with an X. No. No, I hate that. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, right. Our taxes paid for that guy. Well, it happens. What? I was jump scared by my own alerts once again, chat. Alright, we hydrated chat demands. Watering my fear, as you do. And a big stretch. You put a Q on top of that little face, you'd have an anglerfish. From the point of view of the food. Piano music drifts across the terrace. You peer through a half-open French window into a grand parlor, grand in size, if a little reduced in style by dust and neglect. A dark-haired, pale-skinned young woman bends earnestly over a piano keyboard. Another, fair-haired but unmistakably her sister, sprawls on the sofa with a book. A third sits by the fireplace, staring sorrowfully into the embers. Soon, she says, and the piano music falters and stops. We'll go hungry, and then the end will come. For me, but not for you. The pianist raises her eyes from the keyboard. Hush. If we don't speak of it, she frowns. She has seen you. Has she seen you at the window? You withdraw. Neat. We know something about this place. We probably should go introduce ourselves. And he insisted that people spell program like the Americans as program. The anglerfish now has a cigarette. Yes, beautiful. Nobody did it. Why would they? That's like if somebody rocked up here and was like... hey, you gotta spell color. But without the U. And we'd be like, interesting. Could you go back south of the border, thank you? That said, sometimes we do have to spell things in the American fashion. And in Canada, at least, English is mixed around here. Good luck! We spell all sorts of things fun. Oh yeah, I've read this to you guys before, but by golly, we're gonna read it to you again. A maid with smoldering topaz eyes shows you into the parlor where 3 young women wait. "A visitor!" the youngest cries. The next youngest chuckles. The eldest sighs. "Do excuse the indecorum," she says. "Visitors are rare. You are very welcome. I'm Cynthia. The noisy one is Phoebe. The cheerful one is Lucy. You are in good time for lunch. Will you join us?" Heck yes, I will. This saves me supplies. Who am I gonna talk to? I do not have news. Nor recent news. I think the only one we haven't talked to is Lucy. A daft tale. Lucy leans over and whispers to you confidentially. A complex story about a butler, a pig, and an inheritance. You don't follow all the details of the plot, but somehow the pig ends up in an attic and the butler in a vicar's bed. Candles flicker, dishes enter and leave, and the wind butts gently at the window panes. By the time the plum pudding arrives, you're as cheerful as you've been in months. Oh, we lost terror. Let's go. We gained some supplies. We lost our hunger. We have the god of the Z Stone's attention. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Hey, you're getting Waterburger tonight. I still can't believe that's pronounced like that. It does not appear to be pronounced like that. Also, why does the third portrait from the left kind of look like me? Ha, left. It's Whataburger. Nope, Whataburger. Whataburger? Like that? It does sound like Whataburger. Not Waterburger. Listen, Val, you must understand the maritime accent demands. Whataburger is actually pretty good. Get it drenched. Yes, get that burger wet. Put it in the hyper. But no. Whataburger is absolutely delicious. It's a very southern thing. Yes, we can tell. It's okay, Val. At least it's not like Five Guys. Five Guys, don't get me wrong, Five Guys is delicious burgers. Five Guys is delicious burgers. However, those things are hermetically sealed. Like, getting into them is absolutely silly. Why is it called Five Guys? I do not know. More than 5 guys work there. I legitimately don't know why it's called that. Because you need to go in groups of 5, yes, to finish a single burger. Those burgers are huge. Apparently Five Guys makes the most unhealthiest food out of the famous chains. Yeah, that tracks. To be fair, they will put bacon in anything. They will put bacon on your burger. They will put bacon in your milkshake. They will put bacon on your fries. They will put bacon anywhere and everywhere that they can put bacon. It is not an everyday food. It is once, maybe every, like, couple of months kind of thing. Bacon in your milkshake, yes. Peanut butter and bacon is actually really good together. So a peanut butter bacon milkshake is actually really tasty. It adds a little bit of salt. It adds a little bit of salt to what is otherwise sweet. And for people who go for, like, salt and sweet and that kind of, like, protein, it's really good. I like it, personally. Yes, chips and plain yogurt. Plain yogurt's better than sour cream on most types of chips. And I will die on that hill. Is that something they serve if they do to your drink if they dislike you? No, it's something you ask for on purpose. But then again, I've had maple bacon ice cream, so, like, I don't know who I am to talk. Bacon is not the be-all, end-all food. It's pretty tasty, but, like, it's not, like, the be-all, end-all food. It's just also really good with peanut butter. Pickled beets and maple syrup! I have never had that combination. It sounds wild. But yeah, generally speaking, if you have salt and something protein rich together, and either a little bit of acid or a little bit of sweetness, you'll have something tasty most of the time. Salted caramel is another thing I like, sea salt caramel. So I cannot be trusted with what's good. I am informed that most people are not here for it. Spaghetti and peanut butter toast is heavenly. Yes, yes, carbs and protein. I wonder if this establishment is from the US. It is. I don't know how you'd guess. How would we know? Yeah, it is. Alright, moving on. We gotta get back to London. Doot, doot, doot. Oh, that's not buttons. That's my strafing keys. I like putting salt on my ice cream. I'm gonna level with you. That is completely normal around here. It's so normal that we have a flavor called sea salt ice cream. We also have a flavor called sea salt caramel. Wait, no, we're not in combat. I needed my bat. Is my bat just the Z key? Yeah, that tracks. I want to get back to Wolfstack Docks. Which should be that away. Should be over there. Oh yeah, there's the port. Me and the Port Authority have things to do. Can I sail through that? Will it hurt me? It didn't hurt me, but it is physically there. Okay, that's good to know. That makes sense, because it's a light. The music! We're back again. Okay, I shouldn't need supplies. I do need fuel real bad. Nope. But I shouldn't need supplies. Oh, are there messages for me? Someone wants to sign on. Oh, okay. Oh, the doctor! What do you do? Iron +2? What are you giving me? Hearts +2? Hearts +1? I love my kitty. Oh yeah, right, I can speak to them. I forgot. I don't usually. Love this track. Always feels like home. I know, right? You guys can't see me because of the ads. Why are all the things that taste the best the ones that are bad for you? There's actually a good reason for that. I will get... Val, remind me to get to that when the ads are done, because I know not everybody can see me right now. Oh, I need 30 echoes. Wah! Okay, I do not need a little gift. I am not doing that. Where are my shops? I don't need it. Alright, let's hire a nice lady. She increases hearts and iron, and I like her. I like her storyline. I didn't read that for you guys. Whoops. She's the ship's surgeon. I don't have what my contact wants. I need mutter salt, which I can get. Right, which I can get from way up. What do we got? Jovial Contrarian, Dauntless Temperance Campaigner. Nope, I don't have anything for the Rose Market today. Ooh, we could have some recent news. Okay, I didn't read that to you guys. I gotta get better at that, chat. I will. Back to the rest of the city. You know what I need to replay? Inscription. It's been so long. Oh, Inscription has been long. I like Inscription. I'm not going to play it again yet. Been reminded of it, but I'm not going to play it again yet. And do you know why I'm not going to play it again yet? Because I'm really bad at the opening part. Okay. London! Oh! Adopt a Blimmingen Gallivanter. Are you a mascot or what? Alright, the Admiralty Survey Office. We can go to the... Oh, do we have secrets? I have 1 secrets. More crew. My ship could probably use a dry dock right about now, but whoop, whoop. You know what? Let's take a tomb colonist. Off they go. Yeah, I can provide a secret. Here you go. You're now... Favors, Antiquarian. Okay. You've gained 1 pages. Neat. I found a secret. That's fine. The Alarming Scholar, who I for some reason remember as the Mercurial Scholar, but the Alarming Scholar is Mercurial. Wow, the ads are wild. Okay, Fiera, it's time to explain why all tasty things are bad for you. Yes, okay, so, it's not that they're bad for you. I will say this is from the point of view of evolutionary development. So if Evo Devo isn't your jam, this isn't gonna make sense. But this is one of the umpteen possible reasons they're probably all sort of related to each other, but this is from the point of view of Evo Devo. So the idea is that back in the day, once upon a time, when humans were still sort of evolving into humans, most humans had to move around to get what they needed. So if you, a human, or an ancestor to modern humans, found a cool place that was full of fruits and other delicious foodstuffs that didn't require very much effort to get at, you could pick your delicious fruits off of the trees and you could gobble them up. And because of the way human bodies are, and we're evolving, the ones that survived were the ones who could better store that energy for later, usually in mast cells, which you guys probably might know as fat cells, but that's not really a very good name for them. That's not the only thing that they do. They do a great deal. But most people just know them as fat cells, but they're mast cells because they're not just like fatty tissue. So the reason that the things that are bad for you taste the best are because when it tastes good, you're likely to eat more of it. It's also the reason you get tired when you eat, like, a bunch. Especially when you, like, are eating a very large meal. It's why you sometimes need to feel like you need to just lay down for a little bit. Because it keeps you from moving while that energy gets stored in your body. And so, since you're not, because you need it for later. These days, we don't. These days, you don't need it for later. As a human. Even I don't, because aquarium staff keeps me regularly fed and I don't really have predators inside my aquarium enclosure. That would be weird and awful. So, because you don't need it for later, but because that mechanism is still there, a lot of times, you end up in a situation where that sort of evolutionary mechanism is still going, but it's no longer required. But the evolutionary pressures that would normally remove something like that aren't present in the same way anymore. We are not regularly chased by lions and tigers and bears. I saw a Panadol ad where the narrator screwed up and nobody noticed. The guy said it induces fever. Why would you take that medicine if it induces fever? Oh, to cure malaria. That's... The cure for malaria is control the fever, to make it go as high as you can without hurting yourself really bad, and that's the way that we cure malaria. That's why it's kind of awful, and that's why if you're going to a place where malaria still exists, like, prevalently, you have to get vaccinated, even though the vaccine is awful. But you still have to do it because the disease is worse. Oh yeah, right, where were we? The alarming scholar is mercurial, to say the least. A creature of sudden moves and provoking teeth. Possibly is it her? Appointment as University Maritime Liaison was precautionary, to keep is it his? Razor-sharp enthusiasm from causing too many injuries in the faculty. Ah yes, the scholar whispers breathily. I have a budget for acquisitions. What have you brought me? If you have any knowledge items the scholar will buy, they'll appear below. I know they will buy a Z story, but I need that, and they are harder to get. I am not asking you about the Whisperlock box, because you'll try and take it. Actually, I lied, I am. Cobweb light silver tumblers will align if the words are right. But what are the words? Perhaps the makers of the box will know. I have an idea where it's from, but it's a long way there, and I may be wrong. So perhaps, I rather like the box. Perhaps you should simply sell it to me? I'm going to politely refuse. Irem, I'd say. The Arami like locks. They like puzzles. They can make things that are, honestly, implausible. Their city is perched on Parabola's rim, like a hummingbird on the finger of a god. Go to Irem. Perhaps they can open it for you. Perhaps they can tell you how. Okay. I love... It's very hard to talk about Irem. More accurately, it will be very hard to talk about Irem. Because... everything in Irem is future tense, and it never arrives. So guess who's making a roleplay blog? Is it you, Val? I bet it's you. Oh yeah, I need to talk to the Admiral. I need to talk to these guys. Here, you can have information. Well, if you've been there, I suppose we may as well hear about it. The fee is nominal, though. That's fine, I don't care. Quaker Saven. Been trying the original rubbery lumps, have we? Yes. 5 echoes. Ooh, favors. And new fuel. I love that for me. Ask if there's anything particular they need. Well, if we can be assured of your discretion. Yes. Retrieve strategic information from the Iron and Misery Company funging station somewhere not far from home waters. Well, where is it? I don't know where Iron and Misery is at. We'll find it. I'm in home waters. I'm not sailing through the snares. I know better than that. You'll never guess who it's for. Is it for Renata? Or, 1106? Or Beta? I have one favor. Bop. I'll survey 3 ports in return. Okay. I can do that. I'm not taking a little gift. Oh, but I do need more fuel. I know I have one. Wait, no! Stop that. Hi, yes, I would like some more fuel, please. I should have bought a flare. Well! Okay, this time we launch. Where is Iron and Misery? Sorry, what'd you say? Everyone was talking in VC. We're watching Vita Carnus. Neat! I guessed like 3 different things, and all of them were from, I guessed Renata, then, 1106, then, Beta. don't remember where the Iron and Misery... Nope! 1! Ooh! But whatever, we're going to the Tomb Colonies. That's further up the coast. Oh wow, we're also in Sepia Tone. I just noticed that now. When we get to the Tomb Colonies, when we get near them, we become Sepia Tone too. Not firing on that boat. I don't have enough iron to deal with that. Also, once again, chat, I am not great at combat in this game. I try to be sometimes, but I'm not great at maneuvering. And so I like to keep my veils high. I'll discover that temple in a hot minute. Whoop! Your tomb colonist passenger yanks off her bandages. She looks remarkably healthy for a tomb colonist. I'm not as dead as I look, she confesses, and I won't get ashore without your help. Yes, the constables are looking for me back home. Is that a problem? No. Muffled oars. You slip your furtive passenger past the skin check post and the confirmation of consolation. Thanks, Captain, she remarks casually. Let me teach you a couple of tricks, just in case you do this again, and here's a little hush money. We brought a criminal to Venderblight and assisted her. Ah, we've got one more Veils. We've gained 200 echoes! Okay, check. Crime does pay. You now have 1 minute suspicion, and I've lost a tomb colonist. Someone's trying to get your attention. Oh yeah, I did mean to talk to my doctor. I'm not romancing her. Not as Peter Lucas. Oh, I lied. I'm not doing any of that. Where are my stories? One of the tomb colonists takes an obvious interest in your crew, specifically the clattery air. The tomb colonist draws you a little way away from the clattery air. Don't tell her you met me, he says in a hoarse rasp. Her mother cut my voice. Hoped to fix it so I wouldn't be able to look for my daughter. So I wouldn't want to, he wheezes. Didn't work. Operations never completely effective. Need to know my daughter's well. Happy. Finding enough patients. Getting enough to eat. So forth. In exchange for the simplest news, he explains himself. I'm her father, he says. Ordinary engineer. Not the sort of parent she would want. He told me not to say anything, so I am polite will not. However, there is a storyline there if I do. No, someone will interact. Also, if we did an Ask blog for Beta and Renata, I'd give them a shared one and let you write for Renata, and I wrote for Beta. Ooh, that would be fun. You could call it, you could call the blog Dexter Ward something. I don't know. What? Dexter Ward Haters Group. We can hash that out later. Dexter Ward haters anonymous. They're not anonymous. Okay, so we've brought a person here. That's nice of us. Wait, did we get a port report? Because I would like a port report. Woo! Port report. Oh yes, the first curator. Chat, I've read the first curator thing a bunch. We're gonna bring this guy the 7 colors of the Neath bow. Accept the commission. You now have one of this, the Neath bow. A page from the Neath bow. Epoxyan. Cyan, yeah, Epoxyan. Cosmogon, Gant, Irigo, Pelican, Violent, Viric. Those are the colors of the Neath bow. Let's explore Vendor Bite real quick. A tomb colonist hobbles towards you. I will not, she hissed fiercely. I will not. Not for me, the sanatorium. Nor the emergence. I lived, and I will die. She draws a sword from her sash. You jump back. Tomb colonists, fearless and long experienced, are famed for their dueling skills. She raises the sword, flourishes it, and beheads herself with a triumphant cry. Her head bounces across the ground towards you. Well, naturally, I have gained 1 terror from that, and I have 1 lamentable relic now. Oh. Okay. Back home we go with 200 money. That's such a good start. We'll find that iron and misery place. Super. I'm not in combat. I gotta stop doing that. We'll find where we're going super fast. I would not like to fight a crab. This is fine and normal. Click. We're doing fine. Oh, golly. No, I did not like that. Are you trying to fight me? They are now. I think we're clear. I hope we're clear. I don't like pirates, chat. Loot and scuttler. What's inside? Tap the bung carefully. A cask of wine! In the flaring light, it's Z-dark, but the taste is the darkness of autumn. Mushroom wine. An acquired taste, perhaps. But once you've acquired it, who'd go back to grapes? Nasty little bubbles of goo, grapes. Whoop! Well, I fought a pirate ship. I'm gonna have to dry dock my own boat. It's not doing great. As you can see, we're at 36 out of 75, which is not typically where we would like to be on a boat. I have so much damage to my ship that I could not repair it at Z if I wanted to. That's how rough we are. Also, the logbook down here does have fun stuff in it. I'm sorry that I don't read all the logbook things out. But there's a lot of them. Anytime you hear that keyboard typing sound, there's something going on in the logbook. If it's important, I will tell you about it. But most of the time, it's just flavor text for what we're doing. So, like, for instance here, home waters, sailors dawdle at the rail watching for the lights of London. And then as we get closer, distant bells. $200 money is pretty good. Let's escort another tomb colonist. That seems to be working for me. Someone wants to sign on. Who? Ooh, Clathermont's. Melissa Clathermont is great. The Merchant Venturer. An urchin tugs your sleeve. Governor wants a word. A brooding figure waits in the lamplight's edge. I have need of a reliable agent. Failing that, an inventive one. Here are my requirements. He has very specific needs, but he'll pay much better than market rates. And he won't ask you how you came by these things. The venturer has a request. Speak to him further or check your journal. If he has made 2 requests, you can fulfill either one. He either wants something perilous. They sell these at Mount Palmerston, somewhere in the north of the Undersea. 500 for 7 barrels of the things. You won't find a better price. Devil bone dice! Okay. Something intricate. Find them in buried treasure, broken museums, pirate cargoes. Now and then, the stomachs of monsters. Good luck. I need 7. Don't ask why. 1,500 echoes will answer all your questions. Yes, it will! Outlandish artifacts he wants. He wants outlandish artifacts or he wants devil bone dice. 1,500! Do you know what I could do with 1,500 echoes? I could buy a boat! I'd base the icon on the Jack and Jellify YouTube icon because, like, I think it'd be cute. I'm so good at this. Yes, I love it. Okay, I need to do some things, such as put my boat away for a minute. Nope. London! Survey office. Hi. Been out there. Thank goodness. Gain some echoes. Gain some port favor. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. I actually have to... I've done it now. Ugh. I have to! Oh, you just do that. A Blemmingen sits atop a splintered crate, clicking and whistling at captains as they come near. You extend your hand and the Blemmingen leaps on. Its tendrils entwine with your fingers, and it chitters quietly. It meets your gaze and bobs its dome in greeting. It's very small. Is it old enough for naval service? You're pretty sure its mustache has been drawn on in pen, in an attempt to look older. As you approach your ship's gangplank, the creature flutes and vibrates with apparent happiness. The boat... The bosun winces as you bring it aboard. Also, that bosun is spelled phonetically. I forgot you could do that. It is normally spelled out BOATSWAIN. That is pronounced bosun. Why? Don't ask. Never mind. English, especially at sea, is like that. You shave off certain things when you're at sea. That's actually part of where the maritime accent comes from. Boats. The reason that we shave things off and glue things together and do some weird stuff with language is on account of the boats. If you pronounced bosun the way it's spelled, where it sounds like boatswain, you'd never get anything done. Bosun's something you can hear. You can say that as messed up and fast as you need to. You'll still know what it is. Boats, the duct tape of the soul. It's true. I have a Blemmingen Gallivanter. He's gallivanting. I think I actually need to launch and dock really quick. Just to get it to click over. Because I do have what they need. Come on! Unlocked with favors, Admiralty's favor, no more than 2. You have 2. I have 2! Come on! McGurgurgur! I need to put my boat in the dry dock. Okay. If you're badly damaged and short of money, this is worth a go. Yeah. L&S will do you a fair job for a decent price, but they have a reputation for cutting corners. Yeah, they do. I have 100 echoes. I can just do that. Employ Radis favor engineers. I don't have any Radis favors. Oh, I have a wretched Mog. I can't employ them because I have a cat. I've been thinking about Metal Gear Rising again. I should, like, play that again. Yes. I'm just gonna pay the 100 money. I have 219 money. The rest of it's going to fuel. Truthfully. Sailing north. Amazing. Wait, do I have to go and get my ship out of dry dock? No. Okay, good. To the store. Hi, fuel. I would like some. I would like a lot. I would like as much as my boat can carry, please. Okay, I lied. I would like a little supplies. Beautiful. We'll eat the crew if something happens. I have secrets. I have a need for colors. I have a lamentable relic. I have recent news. Oh, I can take that to Hunter's Keep. Boo! I didn't want to have fed the crew so quickly. You feed the crew when it hits here, and when it hits the far end, you have a bad time. In that you eat the crew. Oh, loot miss tomorrow! Oh, I hope you have a good time with all of your loot. Also, chat, I didn't get to say when I was playing, the first night we were playing this, but, this music was so nostalgic for me that I legitimately was like, oh, thank goodness. As soon as it started playing, I was like, yay. It was a little weird for me. The parlor is empty. Where are the sisters? Doesn't matter. We got news for you. Knock and wait. You ask the sulfuride maid to carry a few hints of your news to the sisters. Oddly enough, she comes back with a message that their headaches are cured and you're invited to lunch. Where is everyone? Where did they go? They're here. They're here! You're not alone. Excellent! I love being invited to lunch! Now, we've sat with Lucy. Let's make our acquaintance with one of the other ones. Chat, which of the other ones would you like to see? We got Cynthia and we got Phoebe. I know I've talked to one of them before on stream, but let's get the others. I guess we'll get them all eventually. Phoebe is soft-voiced, watchful, and unpredictable. Oh, I've definitely... Oh no, maybe I have seen them all now. Or, well, you have. Here's a story. Phoebe has a story to tell. Of two lovers parted by water. Of a raven that carried messages. Of a fragment of the moon. She beats time on the table as she speaks. As if to a song only she can hear. The effect is hypnotic. Your attention drifts. Out through the skylight of the dining room. To the false stars glittering in the roof of the cavern. You drift like a puffball spore. The undersea shimmers below. Islands lie like mineral specimens on black velvet. Ships bob like wood chips between the islands. Vast spined things pulse in the depths. There is a scent like the scent before a storm. The storm came, says Phoebe quietly. Everything changed. Somewhere in there, you finished the last course. The scowling maid reluctantly serves cheese and Bath Oliver biscuits. I've gained supplies! Oh, good. We've lost some terror also. Storm, we have the attention of Storm. That's two of the gods. I don't like that. We're going to try to sail all the way north. I love when people do that. I know maybe I shouldn't, but I love when people do that. Do I have a tomb colonist in my hold? Did I think to escort a tomb colonist? What's nearby? What's my survey, Betsy? Shikington needs a stroller. Yes, I love that they make like little strollery things for cats now. Makes me happy. Also, real sailors would not plot these kinds of courses, just saying. I am plotting absolutely silly courses. Just trust me when I say. I don't think I have a tomb colonist in here. I meant to grab one, but okay, we're fine. I'll double check. You know what? I'll dock anyway, just in case. I might as well. It's not going to cost me that much fuel to dock. We'll gather up some gossip. Did I forget to get a port report for Hunter's Keep? I sure did. It's like me when I play Pillars of Eternity too. Yeah. I don't believe in taking the normal route. I'm just gonna be like, weep, weep, weep. Oh, you know what? I can get Codex. I'm going north anyway. Kant's Abyss. Okay. Kant's Abyss is an abyss. As you might expect. We're not going that way, though, because there's pirates that way. The Z is a little funky. Sweet. We're running low on food now. It's fine. It's fine when we get up there. Hey, we're up at the Boreal Reach! Let me just... I don't need that iceberg. That is a lifeberg. As you might guess, it is alive. And I would prefer if it didn't bother me. I would very much prefer it not to bother me. That would be cool of it. Thanks, Lifeberg! You did it! This should be Wither. Codex is over here. Yoink! Amazing. I have 9 echoes. And too many terrors. Let's go explore the town. Bet an echo on one of the simpler riddles. Oh no. Oh no! 7%. The... Oh boy, the riddles are wild. I don't have enough money to challenge the other ones, but like I've only got a 30% chance of getting the first one. My pages quality is not high enough for riddles. Perhaps not. That's a Z story. Butter salt is 5 Z stories. I cannot afford that. That's unfortunate. You can sell it for 0 Z stories. That's awful. How dare. The figurehead the figurehead of the Eater of Names. Nope. Okay, so we know we need 5 Z stories now. Which is a lot more Z stories than I expected to need. Do I have a port report? Something awaits you. Oh, yeah. Oh, you rapscallion. It's true, that's me. I've lost 2 captains. No shipyard here. Secrets, fragments, Invictus token. Oh yeah, we're not playing merciful. We're just gonna die. Oh, here we are. Port report, vendor bite. Port report, wither. Yeah, I need one more port report. We'll stop by Codex on our way back. Codex should be, like, right here. This general area. That's it there. There's its port. Stopping by Codex should still leave me enough with enough fuel to head on back home. Hopefully. Codex is where people from Wither go when they give answers. It's... You shouldn't... You know... You gotta... Okay. Send the RP blog in the GC if you want to see it later. If not, that's fine. I do want to see it. Agree to a damp request. I don't have everything I need to this, so... Port report. No one will speak. This is a challenge. The exiles see many come, fewer leave. Some are even willing to communicate, but their gestures are unfamiliar, the meanings unclear. Even when you can understand, these are answers without questions, as useless as a key without a lock. Amazing. Do they have shops here? They do technically have shops here. Wait, you mean I could have stopped in Codex? I went to Wither because it's an actual town. I feel rather a fool. Oh. Douse the lights. I lied. Nope, douse the lights. We'll keep them doused. I don't need that lifeberg to see me. I don't need that lifeberg to see me. That lifeberg's not real if I say it's not real. It can't see me if my lights are down. Okay. I would prefer my terror not increase so absolutely ridiculously. Ooh, bats! Bats! Bats. Dang it. Delicious. I mean, what? Who said that? Into the pot! I feel bad, but we needed the supplies. You're not bad at this. You know who's bad at this? I'm the one sailing for home. Hey, this captain has lasted longer than I ever expected, did you know? Val, you did it. You picked a character who is in fact a sea captain. It's working. Kenneth is a scholar. Luciano is a priest. That's fog. I don't like that there's a fog rolling in. Fog can hide things. Actually, fog can hide me. I don't need it to, but it could. I just want to complete one of the storylines. I just want to get that nice man to the Iron and Misery trading, to Iron and Misery, but I don't remember where it is. Or, like, approximately where it is. Because that it is approximate. We were very lucky with our tomb colonist. Oh, an inspection by the Ministry of Public Decency. Some things are too illegal for the Customs Service to admit the existence of. The Ministry are here looking for those. Nothing to hide. You shrug and invite them to search your ship as thoroughly as they would like. They leave scuff marks on the newly scrubbed decks and take great pleasure in tangling the rigging. They find nothing more dangerous than moldy ship's biscuit. I've lost my suspicion. I am not suspicious anymore. Someone wants to sign on. Amazing. I suppose I could go to Clathermont's tattoo parlor. Actually, we're going to London first. We gotta go to the lab. We gotta go here. The survey office needs some attention. Fenderbite! Wither! Ah! Codex! Finally, we can go see the Dark Spectacled Admiral. He's going to ask us for port reports from particular places. You're ushered into his office, off Mansion's pyre, a cramped room with a vast desk. He surveys you across that desk. Ah, yes, the merchant captain of whom we hear such complicated things. Submit vital intelligence. We don't have any. Port reports. Oh, we can speak of moves in the great game. I have that. I've never needed it before, but... Turn in your shipment of red honey. It is very firmly proscribed. The Admiral will probably be quite eager to hear where you came by it. We don't have that, but boy howdy. Let's hear what he wants before we do anything. Information. Visit a port and will be interested in the port report. Visit places of particular interest and will be interested in the strategic information you gain thereby. We will pay you well, don't worry. We understand you can't be expected to act entirely for the love of the Empire. His lip curls. What's left of it? Okay. Hey, he gave me 30 money. He has you repeat it all twice. He doesn't take notes. It's a little beyond me, he tells you. But I have a friend in the palace who will be interested. Very interested. Thank you. Your fee. Okay. I have my port reports submitted. Oh, nope, nothing. Okay, all done. Ooh. You're a real sailor now, after all. You could go to one of those tobacco and prey places by the docks, but the prices at Clathermont's are reasonable, and his daughters are real artists. But what sign will you choose? Oh, fun fact about the Clathermont's tattoo parlor. He doesn't know how to do nothing, but Melissa Clathermont? Pff, boy howdy can she make a tattoo. Her daughters all really wanted to learn... I say daughters. The word daughters is loose here. Do you think I can pull off one as, like, a blog? Yes. Aren't we hydrated as chat demands? I'm just worried I don't know enough about her. Val, if you don't know enough about one, nobody does. And you can absolutely get the vibe. Alright. Stretch. Oh. I have a memory of distant shores as well. Aw, dang it. I could have saved that move in the great game. Remain unblemished. If you wanted your memories on your skin, you'd be a squid. Rude. I want my memories on my skin. I am an octopus, though, so I cannot do that thing. You know what? Let's get ourselves some tattoo. The gold needle pricks. Lily Clathermont hums. The design is complete. A ship's wheel, but with a curious elaboration to the design, like an optical illusion. We are not the messenger, but the message, Lily intones. You frown. She dimples. Oh, all right. That's just something Mr. C says to sound impressive. I don't know what it means, but I like the design. You've gained 2 veils. Lost 13 terror. Lost my Z story. And an echo. An occurrence. Your memoirs. Your own sweet skin quality is now the Wheel of Miss. Can I do that again? Nope, just that. Okay. Wait. Nope, just that. Who awaits your attention? Ooh, a Carnelian exile. First officer. Do I have one of those? I don't. Let's go! Captain, I know the way. Let me show you. The exile is the first officer who increases mirrors and pages. Yeah, alright, let's go! I got 50 echoes to spend on this. Here I am. A ship, I suppose, is both always here and never there, because there becomes here. Let's go. We might have a whole crew by the time we're done here. Oh, mirrors 3 pages too. I love my kitten though too much. But I can put this Gallivanter in here. What a keen little mushroom. You know what? He did draw his mustache on. I love my Parabola kitten. But he did draw his little mustache on. Like, he drew it on with marker. He's a little guy. Look at that! You can see it! He's still got the marker in his hand! Oh, chat! Chat, what a cute little machine! You can see the indentation of a porthole on the rim of its cap. It must have been pressing its face to the windows again. Is it bored? I'm gonna entertain it. The Blimmingen flails and squirms as you tickle it. Its high-pitched warble is almost certainly giggling. When you stop, to check that you're not actually hurting it, it wraps its tendrils around your fingers and pulls your hand back. Apparently, it's enjoying itself. I love my little mushroom man. I say man on account of that is a moustache. More fuel, for crying out loud. I don't have any of this stuff. Wait, yes I do! I have mushroom wine! Haha! I don't need that! I love that you can sell your entire engine. It leaves your ship scuttled, but you can do it. You shouldn't, but you can. Ah, I wish I could get a boat. I'm boatless. Some of these boats are great. Although my favorite boat, there's a little baby guy. Possibly there's a reason you might want to set to Z in a boat the size of a dining room table. Possibly. There is. It's very funny. The hull of 1 and the hold capacity of 5 is great, but it's also teensy tiny, so you can scoot it around real good. That's why you would take this. One of the funniest things is to take this and then just eat your crew. This one's fast. That's the point of it. It's right quick. Deck forward auxiliary bridge engines. This one is right quick. Because it's light. This one is also right quick. And much bigger. A lot of these have... Oh, it's beautiful. We're going to have that someday. That's not what we need, though. We need, I need to trade Admiralty favors. I don't need repairs, but I need to trade favors. This... Oh! Oh, it's still a challenge. I don't like that. We'll just get some more. Oh, can't I take a tomb colonist? There's definitely a way to take a tomb colonist. Do I have any that want to go anywhere? New recruit, cruise, market. Who's buying what out here? Lungbox, life specimen. Nope. I know it's time. I know. I know. Let's get the papers. Oh, I've gained supplies. I love that for me. I wish I could have an elegant townhouse. I need 1,000 decos. Okay. We're very quickly going to do that so that the autosave kicks in. And we're out of here. It's now closing time, and we hope you enjoyed your visit to the octopus enclosure! Hey, you got Whataburger! We're gonna go do something. Where are we going? It's adventure time. War Thunder. Okay, we're gonna go see Afe, because, side note, I think it's absolutely the funniest thing. That game is the game... I believe you! Oh, right, I have to actually press the button. Alright! Perfect! That is it for tonight, everybody! I will see you all tomorrow!